what dolphins are. I have a feeling all of you are thinking right now of bottlenose dolphins. They're probably the ones that we see the most in movies or on television. But there's actually almost 40 different species of dolphins. I saw somewhere 36. And so people don't realize they can have a wide variety. What's really interesting about dolphins is one dolphin is the orca or the killer whale. Unfortunately, the killer whale does actually hunt other species of dolphins. So it's more diverse than people would realize. Oh, and I forgot to mention, dolphins are considered a type of toothed whale.
Toothed whale?
So that makes more sense.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So when we think of the bottlenose dolphin, though, they can swim almost 20 miles per hour, which is pretty darn fast. The common dolphin can actually swim just a little bit faster, but I didn't get a number on that. The bottlenose dolphin, though, they are known for their playfulness. They are also known for their deep intelligence. They can recognize themselves in a mirror.
Oh, nice.
And that's also one reason why you're more likely to see them in those kinds of dolphin shows. They do better in captivity than the common dolphin, but they can also learn all these different tricks. And they are known, they can even communicate using both sounds but also ultrasonic pulses. What I thought was really interesting is there's some kinds of species of dolphin, and you might know this, that actually live in rivers.
Nope, I didn't.
Yeah, they can live, dolphins, they can be in either saltwater or freshwater. So there are some kinds of river dolphins, and they look really different. They're not very pretty, I don't think, but that's okay. There is unfortunately one river dolphin species that is considered basically extinct, and that's due to pollution and then crowding. And so the last sighting of the Chinese river dolphin it was 20 years ago. So this dolphin, it had been around, and we really haven't been able to see it. It's not technically considered extinct, but for all
people don't see it so much.
No, it's probably extinct. There might be like one or two. So March is Dolphin Awareness Month, so that's why we decided to focus on it for this month. And while this is a great time to talk about their intelligence and their playfulness, please remember there are many that are actually endangered species. So according to the Encyclopedia Britannica, safer fishing practices, less intrusive tourist attractions, and less polluted waters could go a long way to helping our dolphin friends. With that, we are going to, I would say that the craft probably focuses on, okay, they are my favorite, the bottlenose dolphin.
Yes, it is definitely a bottlenose dolphin. So here we are. We're going to show you what's in the bag first. You're going to get a piece of cardstock and a bottlenose dolphin form. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take some tape, and I'm going to make sure I put it on my edges because that's what I care about the most, getting down. Put on the fin, on the very tail fin, definitely, and the fin up at the top. And you see how I'm rolling that very thinly? That is just so we can get it in there. Because what we're going to do is we're going to tape him down, and then I'm going to show you guys a method to color around him. And it's kind of a meditative exercise that we're doing, because one of the things I did when I used to live in California, and sometimes we would take the children that I worked with to dolphin watch or dolphin gaze. We're on a boat basically, and we were just hoping that the dolphins would pop up.
Did you ever get to see one?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually seen one.
They they kind of came alongside the boat and would jump up with this information with each other. So yeah, that was fun. What we did was we went whale watching, and always you saw the dolphins. We didn't always get to see a whale, but we did get to see.
Well, you saw tooth whales.
Right. Yes, there you go.
Tooth whales.
That's it. So here's what it should look a little bit like, and you can put it wherever you want. I like it in the center. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a bit of cross-hatching.
Cross-hatching is when sets of parallel lines intersect. You draw one set going one way and one set going another.
And I'm going to take out my greens and my blues, all my different blues and greens. Now, and again, this is totally up to you, your color choice. I'm going to throw in some purples and reds, but, and you'll see what I'm doing as I start. And yellows go really well with green, so I'm going to get a couple of yellows. All right, so here's what we're going to do. While we have this taped down, and you'll see some of your little pieces might need you to hold them down, but for the most part it should be fine. I'm just going to make lines right up, and honestly, if you want to go out from the dolphin, because at the end of this we're going to take this off the dolphin, and our design will be left. And it looks like I'm just making hair. And I'll show you that in a minute once I get all the way around it. And I'm going to do green over greens first, because what you're doing is building up color. So I don't know how closely you can see that or not, but it's just a bunch of lines. So now I'm going to take a blue and I'm going to go in the opposite direction of what I had before, and just keep going around. And so, like I said, we're just layering the color, layering it right on. But all you're doing is making lines, and it seems like that's so simple that it wouldn't be, wouldn't make it that decorative, but it does, because you're layering different colors and you're creating a feel for it. And I'm just going to do like a little bit of the outside, and actually on my original one that I did for this, I covered the whole page, but that again is totally up to you. Maybe that's not the design you want. And now I'm going to go back over in a slightly different direction with a different green, and I'm going to show you the color buildup, but I'm going to show you after I put in a little yellow. So we have like, what was it, 4 colors have I used?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you used
Maybe 5 if I put the yellow on. I used 2 greens and a blue. So that's 3, but maybe also, yeah, and with the yellow before. So then I'm going to go back, and again, I'm choosing different angles every time I go. And again, that just builds up this kind of layered color. And it'll be interesting because you won't know until you're done what it's going to read as. And what I mean by that is it may, from far away, look like it's just a green or just a blue. But when you get closer, you'll be able to see all the different colors that actually went to make your color. And that's one of the reasons why I love doing this, because you don't really know. Okay, I'm going to choose another direction. And then I'm going to hold it up for you. I wanted a little more green going on in it, so I'm choosing the teal, which is a blue and a green together. So I kind of wanted to read a little more blue and green.
That's what I always think of when I think of dolphins.
Yeah, just a nice serene blue or green.
Although one of the river dolphins, I couldn't find a copyright-free picture of it, but one of the river dolphins is pink.
Oh, wow.
It's very ugly.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
He was not so attractive, huh?
I would still like to meet him. I think
But he's not so pretty.
he's not pretty.
Oh. Okay, I know I said I was done. I'm gonna put a red in there so you can get it. Okay. And then I promise I'm gonna stop. See, once you start, it's very hard to stop because you can keep building the color. It's very hard.
And it is really relaxing. It's the kind of thing you can just do when you're trying to control your breathing.
Yeah. Taking deep breaths and just taking a moment for yourself.
And you can do this really with any silhouette. You know, we have a
Right.
silhouette of a dolphin here.
So see, the color buildup, I love it because you get to create your own mood.
So that's what we have for you all today. I hope you all enjoy. Feel free, if you have any more questions about dolphins, to check in with us. We can find you all sorts of sources, including on our website if you're interested.
Oh, I should take off.
Oh yeah, let's show
I should
them.
take it off so you can actually see.
Now be careful removing the tape.
Yeah.
Do it gently, gently.
I'm not being so gentle. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
then it looks like that.
Yeah. And so if the whole page filled out, it would just pop.
Yeah. This would be one that I would actually put in a little mat. It would be a very cute framed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we have for you today, and you all have a lovely